Gomer Pyle. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to 10 at noon. I'm really glad that you have joined us as we move towards Shabbat, Parashat Noach, the Torah portion called Noah, the story of Noah, and the Ark. Of course, it also includes the story of the Tower of Babel. Tonight, you'll hear a lot about Parashat Noach. But these Torah portions at this time of the year, these beginning Torah portions, especially the first two, Bereshit, Genesis, and Noah, are the two that stand out so profoundly to me because they are so fabulistic. They really are. They're really meant to cause us to pause, to think, to reflect on these grand sweeping stories that are not about describing the scientific nature of creation and the essential scientific understanding of how the world comes forth, but rather sort of the existential questions of what it means to be human being. So we dwell in these two, or during these 2 weeks, we dwell at this time and really ask ourselves questions that are so profoundly important that we ask, especially on the heels of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot and Simchat Torah. So it seems the perfect time for us to be contemplating essential characteristics, what it means to be alive, what it means to be human, what it means to channel humility, and what it means to practice patience. This week we've been talking about and focusing on this question of patience. There's so much to be said, and at the end of the day, so little to be said, because it's just an essential aspect of what it means to be human, precisely because of how difficult it is to make it a regular part of our lives. It's something that we absolutely need to be focused on in order to practice patience. It is a practice. I'm not convinced it's something that we necessarily get. I think we can get better at it, but I don't think that we necessarily become completely natural to it. I think it always takes a constant effort. We enter into prayer and meditation with these words from Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav. Grant me the ability to be alone. May it be my custom to go outdoors each day, even now, even during COVID. Among the trees and grass, among all growing things. And there may I be alone and enter into prayer, to talk with the one to whom I belong. May I express there everything in my heart, and may all the foliage of the field, all grasses, trees, and plants, awake at my coming, to send the powers of their life into the words of my prayer, so that my prayer and speech are made whole through the life and spirit of all growing things, which are made as one by their transcendent source. May I then pour out the words of my heart before your presence like water, O Lord, and lift up my hands to you in worship on my behalf and that of my children. Jonathan?
So, Rabbi, you asked us to riff on this topic of patience. And I have to say, it took me all week to find a song I liked, because I started off with Guns N' Roses' Patience, and I figured, But I found that perhaps the thing we are most patient about as Jews is our prayers for peace. Though the time be far, I know that come it will, when each nation shall each other bless, and peace the earth shall fill, and God shall reign over the earth. On that day God shall be one, and your name it shall be one. O Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad. Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad. On that dawn of peace we'll smash the spear of war, and everyone beneath their vine and fig shall be afraid no more. And God shall reign over the earth. On that day God shall be one, and your name it shall be one. O Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad. Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad. And it shall come to pass that peace is what we'll find. Then we'll join our hands with fellow men across the borderline. And God shall reign over the earth. On that day God shall be one, and your name it shall be one. O Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad. Bayom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad.
In the words of the poet Danny Siegel, do not heal me, God. In the plural of our human selves is relief and restoration. Heal all of us, and I will be healed. I invite you all to write in the chat the names of people you are thinking of who are in need of healing and wholeness as we pray together. Mishbeirach.
Mishbeirach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishebeira imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. As you know, tonight we will gather at 6:15 for our schmooze, and at 6:30, my sister, Cantor Sarah Haas, will be leading our music tonight, and I can't wait to welcome her back to our community. We look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Rabbi, thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Jonathan.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shalom, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Scott.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Shalom.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Shalom.
See you later.